Hey guys, it's Lord here, back in with another edition of Saturday Morning Cartoons, and today we're going to be talking about the Disney movie of all Disney movies, Frozen. No, it's Black Cauldron. I almost said Fantasia. You know why? Because we're unprofessional. The Black Cauldron, yes. I would recommend watching it once, deciding whether you like it or hate it, and then move on with your life. I love it because it's got the skeleton dudes and Horn King and dragons and evil swamp hags. Well, not so much them. Skulls everywhere. I love it. It's fantastic. It's like my house. But a lot of people don't like it, and here's why. The guy who works at DreamWorks now pretty much runs the show. He basically pussified the movie and made it too PG, where it was going to be probably a PG-13 film, which I guess didn't resonate well with him, so he decided, screw that, I'm going to do what I want, and we're going to make it suck. So they took all the cool parts of the skeletons killing people out and put in just some crap they didn't need. Like fairies. Kill the sons of bitches. And, yeah. But the good parts of the movie are really good. I love the Horned King. I love his army, aside from the fact that I didn't get anyone. I'm hoping that eventually they're gonna release all of the movie, because that would be awesome. Because I want to see some of that deleted shit. I want to see it! And, yeah, so the story basically starts off a young pig boy named, is it Tom? I can't remember off the top of my head. Wow. Wants to be a warrior. And he says it just like that. I want to be a warrior. But he sounds like he's 12 and could get his ass kicked at a bar if he really tried. And his pig apparently knows the secret location of the Black Cauldron, which can summon forth the King's army of the undead. And they can take over the world. Pillage shit. Metal. No. But at the end of the day, the pig boy is just a pig boy. He sucks at fighting. It's clearly what happens in this movie. But on the way to getting the Black Cauldron, he runs into a Princess Ailongwe. How the hell I remember her name, I don't know. And a minstrel. And Gurgi, some little dog-faced sloth. That's what he looks like. He sounds kind of like this. Gurgi. Yeah, I don't know. Kind of sounds like a meat wad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force with a sore throat. Something like that. And funny part is, I saw a clip of the guy who voiced him on Johnny Carson. Hey! But that's not the point. The point is, Gurgi was okay. Minstrel was pretty funny. He was probably one of the funnier characters. Ailongwe, obviously, love interest of the young hero, who I think his name is Tom. I'm not going to remember his name. I'm pretty sure it starts with a T, but I ain't going to remember his name. I'll remember it after I shut the camera off. But Yes. Um, so, they go on a quest to find the Black Cauldron. Actually, I do believe the minstrel was captured by the swamp hags, and he was turned into a toad. He was turned into a toad. But that's not important. The important part is the Horned King. The Horned King was voiced by John Hurt, who's an alien, I think. And it was the Elephant Man and Aragorn in the 70s Lord of the Rings movie that everyone likes, with the freaky ass orcs in it. But he does a bang up job as the Horned King, and his army is just as good. He's got this little goblin guy who I name him as Goblin Bitch because he's always choking him all the time. It's actually quite funny. But yeah, the Black Cauldron, pretty much. A kid and a pig can find this thing. They meet a few people on the way there. They're forced to bring it to the Horned King, or else he'll, I don't know, kill them all. And then he summons an army of the undead. He fails miserably and gets inexplicably, well, it's explained, but he gets sucked into the cauldron and exploded. And yeah, oh yeah, Gurgi also tries to save the day by sacrificing himself, but he makes it out alive. That's probably some people's least favorite part of the movie. At the end of the day, I still like the movie. I'm gonna give it, for what it is, it's about an 8 out of 10. From a story perspective, it's good. The voice acting is alright. John Hurt's probably the best one in the whole thing. The animation is pretty good, but it's a little on the dark side. It's hard to make out a lot of the stuff. Kind of like what All Dogs Go to Heaven 2 had. It was a little bit more on the blurry side because there wasn't a lot of line work. Or at least there wasn't a big enough difference. And you can make out different shapes in the background and such. But yeah, this movie came out roughly a few years after Don Bluth left Disney. So roughly 1985, 86? Might have been 85. Maybe earlier. Maybe even 84. It lost to the Care Bears movie on opening weekend. What kind of crap is that? Either way. That's the Black Cauldron. Hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Saturday Morning Cartoons. You're not going to see another one of these for 2 weeks. The next one will probably be... You know what? I'm going to go on a whim here. On a whim. It's going to be The Mummy, Secrets of the Magi. We'll get into that. But until next time, hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Saturday Morning Cartoons. Remember, 2 weeks. Nothing. Actually, 1 week. Pretty sure. No, 2. 2 weeks. 2! 2, count 'em, 2 weeks. And then we'll talk about another animated, well, it's actually a television series. So, with that being said again, hope you enjoyed this week's edition of Saturday. It's Saturday. No. Saturday Morning Cartoons, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Taryn, that's his goddamn name. Son of a bitch.